My name is Innocent Iguma. I am from Uganda Red Cross Society, Arua branch. My main innovation idea is aimed at enhancing the capacity of private school teachers to stand strong in the face of crises like the COVID-19 pandemic that recently took place and any other further crisis that might come in the near future. This is aimed at making sure that our education is preserved. Many of these teachers during the crisis had abandoned their profession because of the hardships. You know, being private, you're not paid when you're not doing your job. So it was a bit complicated. So the solutions I tried to look at that can help, and I've tried to move around and indicate that providing them with financial literacy and organizing them into small microfinance groups like savings and cooperative associations and other financial lessons are the only solution to making sure they can stand strong in the face of other crises and move through with the little salaries they have. I had prior knowledge on this challenge because I had colleagues who are private school teachers, and I saw how they were suffering in the due course of the pandemic. Many of them really deserted. So with this knowledge, I had to sit down and develop a goal sheet to help me tackle this and make me move within the limits of my idea. And after developing this goal sheet, I also developed an interview guide in which I interviewed some few private school teachers to find out what their approach could also be and which kind of solution could be best to tackle this challenge. I developed a key informant interview guide in which I interviewed the director of Northern Uganda Resilience Initiative to see how they took use to tackle such challenges and what kind of approaches they're having. And I also had an interface with the director of West Nile Microfinance Institution to help and to get guidance about what can be done about microfinance management for the teachers. As I did all this, I was in contact with the idea I developed, and I was working closely with my idea to make sure the prototype is preserved. The main value that I've seen that this prototype is going to add into the teachers is that it's going to impart them with financial literacy, personal finance management, which they have not been having, savings ideas, which they have not been having, and above all, they go for loan facilities, but they don't know their rights as they go for these things. These were the things that used to make them not save for the future. So with this kind of training, I'm quite sure they are going to improve on this. One, they will get these savings, they will get loans from this facility, and these loans will make them invest and have other financial options apart from their salaries. Therefore, with all this, I'm quite sure these teachers have gotten hope.
Thank you, the team from Uganda Red Cross Society. My words just appreciate you for your coming to us. Otherwise, for the whole of last year and the other year, we have been suffering a lot. We don't know what to do because we don't have knowledge about saving. What we do is only saving. We don't have the gold. We are saving for what was not there. With what we have got from today, I myself am now competent enough to save, and I'm ready to save.
Yeah, I realized that they had very little knowledge about personal finance management, and they had very poor saving cultures. Above all, they had very little knowledge about loan service providers like other microfinance institutions. Therefore, they had been cheated and treated wrongly, not because they don't know their responsibilities. I also realized that when we give them more financial knowledge like this, they are developing positive mindsets, and makes us understand that they really had a challenge just because of their mindsets. They had poor mindsets. Therefore, with continued sensitization and continued formation of more microfinance organizations for them, and continued encouragement of them to pick loans for a better purpose, like investment, I've realized that they are going to be more resilient because they are going to provide themselves with other options for getting finances apart from their salaries. In case of more funding, I will have to increase more partners to join in this fight against this great monster brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. I'll have to increase my scope of schools. I tend to go to more schools and tackle them in a bigger way, and then also increase the funding that I'll give to the institutions so that they can get better loans that can give them better options to invest in. Thank you so much.
But this year, with what I got from today, the knowledge I got from team from Uganda Red Cross Society, I'm very happy of it. I know that I'm going to have change, and I've already set my plan for this year. This corona came to got us, we are saving for no use or for no reason. There was a lot of problems, we really suffered. But this year also we learned a lot from that corona, but not this year, with what I got from today.